Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another video here on the channel. Now, obviously, as you can see, this one, I'm recording it a little bit differently, trying out a new method using OBS to record with a picture in the background with my face, and you can hear audio. Just trying out something new, seeing how it works. But that's not what we're here for today. We are here to talk about what is coming next in Fortnite Chapter 3, Season 2, which, at the time of you guys seeing this, will be in literally just 2 weeks, 14 days from the time you guys see this on Saturday. So, with this week's update, we have obviously had our last update of Season 1, version 19.40, and that has brought 2 more audio logs. So we now have the 7 audio logs from the scientist to the paradigm. And we're going to listen to them here, and we're going to break them down because there's a lot hidden in these, which will lead us into Season 2, where it looks like we are heading towards an all-out war between the 7 and the IO. So if we go straight into the first audio log.
Paradigm, it's me. I'm guessing you heard what happened. Obviously, we had more ambitious goals than simply flipping the island. That was just one step in a scrupulously planned attack that would have reduced the imagined order to smoking crater, to put it mildly.
So if we could just pause there, they wanted to reduce the imagined order to a smoking crater, so all-out war was what they planned last season. The 7 want to completely decimate the imagined order. They want to remove the IO from the picture entirely. But obviously, with the intervention of the last reality in the cubes, they couldn't exactly achieve that. So they had a bit of an issue there, and they didn't expect it. So if we carry on with the first audio log.
But the reality left us exposed and overextended. If they manage a counterattack before we recover, it's over. All of it.
So they think that the IO are going to plan a counterattack which will end the 7's plans once and for all, which is not good at all.
Look, I know our history is complicated, but I want you to know I never lost faith in you. Okay, I did, but only for 5 minutes, maybe a few weeks tops. It's hard to believe that someone who went through what you went through would hold the line. But I know you did. So we really do not deserve your help right now. Not at all, but we need it.
So it sounds almost like the Paradigm and the 7 are not on good talking terms right now, but they need her help again. They need her help for the war to come. Now, what that could bring, we don't yet know, so it's a little bit wishy-washy at the moment, but I'm sure we'll find out more in the coming weeks and the remaining audio logs. So here's audio log 2.
This is the scientist broadcasting on the 7 secure channel. At 0400 hours, we received a ping from the Paradigm. Still need to confirm authenticity and verify that we're not being hacked, spoofed, tricked, or otherwise deceived. But I believe it's the real deal.
So he believes that they've had a message come back in from the Paradigm, which means that the Paradigm has received the first audio log, and she has replied to the scientist, which is pretty intriguing because we don't quite know what her response is, but we do know that she has responded, so that could mean that she could be coming into the storyline in a mini event at the end of Season 1, or potentially the trailer for Season 2, and then the goings-on of Season 2.
I know that among our ranks, there are still some mixed feelings about the Paradigm. But for the sake of survival, we need to think of her as an ally.
So potentially Paradigm herself, the Singularity, the Paradigm, because they are the same person. Perhaps she used to work for the IO, or perhaps she's part of what happened with the IO. We don't quite know for certain, but there's mixed feelings about her, but they need to think of her as an ally. So maybe she is no longer part of the 7, or maybe she never was part of the 7. We're not quite sure on that one.
We are the 7. We have a duty to rise above grudges and petty disagreements for the greater good. And yes, Foundation, I'm looking at you. I can see your face through that mask.
Sorry about that, Ping.
Regardless of the past, there is no future without her.
So there is no future without her, so we need the Paradigm's help, regardless of what the Foundation says. The Foundation clearly isn't too happy with her at the moment, but we need her to save the future. So we need her for this upcoming war. So here we go. Here's the third audio log.
Hey, Paradigm, it will not surprise you to learn that you remain public enemy number 1 for the 7.
So if she's still public enemy number 1, that means that, well, that's obviously a reference to J. Jonah Jameson, because obviously we do have Spider-Man at the moment. So that is a reference to Spider-Man itself, with J. Jonah Jameson calling Spider-Man public enemy number 1. But that's basically just saying that the 7 don't like her, but for what reason we don't know.
I'm trying to convince them to welcome you back with open arms, but I can't promise that it'll be a cakewalk if you come back.
So the scientist is working to try and get everyone to bring back the Paradigm.
I'll do what I can. And this time, I'll have your back no matter what. Like I should have the first time.
So whatever the Paradigm did, the 7 don't like her for it, and it's almost like she was cast out. But here we have the scientist trying to bring her back. Now, we don't know what she did, and this is the one key mystery to do with this season. What did the Paradigm do? Why don't they like her? So here we go. Here's the fourth audio log.
Hey, Paradigm. So far I've refrained from laying a guilt trip on you like my mom used to do, which you should appreciate. Or should have appreciated, because those days are over. We have reports of seismological disturbances from the underside of the island. That leads me to believe that the Imagined Order are not only active, they're gathering forces. The Imagined Order is playing with a fire that will consume every world we know and every world we've yet to discover. So hurry home while we still have one.
So that's quite an ominous one. That was when the IO first started drilling through to make Covert Cavern. There were seismological disturbances all over the map, and the scientists picked up on these, and it's the IO drilling through to this map, and they have done that. They have drilled through quite successfully with Covert Cavern, the drill teams, and now the drill that is going around the map, causing quite a lot of earthquakes. But just how far are the IO going to go, and just what are they going to bring with them? Because we already know that the IO's mistake brought the last reality to us. What else is out there? What other threats could come and destroy the island? So it seems like IO could be dooming us all by trying to fight the 7 here. The 7 are trying to protect us. We don't know from what. But if we have Sloan preventing that from happening, we might be in a spot of bother. So here's audio log 5.
This is the scientist broadcasting on the 7 Secure channel. How's everybody doing out there? Paradigm has accessed her navigational accounts and appears to be preparing for a long journey. It is impossible to know her intentions, but I strongly suggest we prioritize all Paradigm-related engineering.
So it would seem that the Paradigm, wherever she currently is, we don't know where. It seems like she is returning to the island. She's coming back to help us with this war. Help us with whatever Season 2 is going to bring. What is coming next in the storyline. And we need to focus on engineering. So is she going to suit back up in the mech? We have yet to see, but we do have the mech's arm out in the water, so potentially we could see the return of the mech robot in the next season. But with this week's update, with the version 19.40 update, we have had both of the last 2 audio logs put in audio log 6 and 7. So if we go and listen to 6 first.
Greetings, unauthorized trespasser. It's come to my attention that you are intercepting sensitive communications meant only for the Seven and our allies. A crime which you will now pay for with your life. I'm kidding.
So when we start this one off, the scientist is just joking around and basically saying that the IO are intercepting their communications and they're going to pay for it. But then he says he's kidding because this is very crucial, this next line.
It's actually good for you and the loopers to understand the gravity of the situation. We stand on the brink of annihilation, to put it lightly.
So it seems as though someone has intercepted the Seven's communications and they're listening in. But if anyone is listening in, that's good because they need to be prepared. A total annihilation is coming and we need to stop that. So, all in all, what that could mean, we don't quite yet know, but be intriguing to see how that works going forth. So, here we go.
The Seven will lead the way.
Sorry, I missed a line there.
Not today, and maybe not tomorrow, but soon we will be at war with the imagined order.
So, there it is. Not today, and maybe not tomorrow, but soon we will be at war with the imagined order. That is the key line going into Season 2, because there's so much evidence of armoured vehicles, of tanks, stuff like that. It looks like a full-on war is coming in Season 2 with the Seven and the imagined order fighting each other, and we're going to be in the middle of it. But whose side are we going to be on? That's what I don't yet know. Perhaps there will actually be a feature with next season where you can pick whose side you're on. Who knows? But all in all, it will be intriguing. So I accidentally started playing this one.
It is my sincere hope that you will follow us into battle.
So yeah, the Seven will lead the way, and it's my sincere hope that you'll follow us into battle.
When that day comes. But today is not that day. Today, we have peace. I suggest you enjoy it while you can. Learn everything you can about the island. Gather your allies and stand ready.
So the Seven hope that we'll join them in this war, but when that day comes. But today is not that day. At the moment, we have peace, so we can enjoy it. Enjoy the last couple of weeks of the season. Take the respite. Gather our allies. Get ready, because this war is coming. And so, if we've got our peace now for a little bit of time, it seems like the rest of Season 1 is just going to be peaceful and calm, and then Season 2 is going to come and bang, straight away, full on war. So, we are getting teasers for the new season already, over 2 weeks before it starts, but here we are, the 7th and final audio log.
Paradigm, it's me again. This is my final message. Everything, and I mean everything, depends on you now.
So, there it is again. They need the Paradigm to return to help save us in this war.
You've always been so much more than just our pilot. In our darkest days, you brought us hope. You brought us together. And after everything you've been through, I wish we didn't need you to suit up again. But we do, we really do. All reality is yours to save. You know, that's it. Just all reality. You just need to come home.
And that's it, the final audio log. So one last plea to the Paradigm to help us. You've always been so much more than just our pilot. In our darkest days, you brought us hope, you brought us together. So, the Foundation may be the leader of the Seven, but is he the founder? Or is the Paradigm the one that founded the Seven? Did she bring the Seven together as an organisation? Just a little bit of a thought. After everything you've been through, I wish we didn't need you to suit up again, but we do. We really do. All reality is yours to save, you know, that's it. Just all reality, you just need to come home. So, he doesn't want to ask her to suit up again, but we need her to help save all reality. But he also says, after everything you've been through, Now I'm just going to throw something out here just randomly, wildly. Could the paradigm perhaps be the daughter of Dr. Sloan? Don't know. Just throwing that one out there as just a potential thought. But war is definitely coming. And we need to be prepared for Chapter 3, Season 2, because this one is going to be all out. So with that in mind, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, found it truly informative and fun to watch. Well, maybe not enjoyable and fun to watch, but I hope you enjoyed the information in this, and I hope you are all looking forward to Season 2, because Chapter 3, Season 1 has been a pretty fun season, and it could be leading to so much more. So with that in mind, guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it informative, enjoyable, and fun to watch, and I will see you all in the next one.